Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have received an interesting comment in one of my very old video, how to make friends in Guild Wars 2, Guide 2023, that was 4 months ago. So here we got Tally who who says, I had a terrible experience in my first guild after I joined their Discord. After I joined their Discord. Okay, so it was not the guild, it was Discord. All right. Well, I mean, I guess it started after you joined the Discord. I ended up leaving. I have no friends, no guild. I am running alone. Okay. It's only been 1 month and I'm depressed now. Wow. Okay. Sorry to hear that. And not having fun like I was before joining their Discord. I feel abandoned and everything is ruined. Oh my God, that is profound. I don't know what happened. So I replied back, I'm sorry to hear that, and like what happened and everything. So I don't really know what happened, but I can assume that when you joined the Discord, there was some drama. But it depends what the drama is all about. Usually, drama comes, it depends, like I don't know, was it about political, was it about religion, was it about something else, like, oh, you suck as a new player, like what was the the instigation, what is it that instigated the issue, you know what I'm saying? So I need to know that. But what I want to talk about today is the thing that you need to know about guild and Discord as well. When you join a guild, all right, the first rule of thumb, you don't have to join anyone's Discord. If a guild forces you to join their Discord, all right, let me say that again. If a guild forces you to join their Discord, I think you should leave the guild because nobody likes to be forced. All right, there shouldn't be any obligation. This is the thing that I hate the most in any type of game, not just Guild Wars 2, is when a guild or any guild leader or anyone forces me to do something I don't want to. So if you feel uncomfortable with that type of situation, then you may want to consider maybe not choosing that guild, because there's a lot of guilds in Guild Wars 2. There's not just one guild. So there's a lot of different guilds. So you want to try, you can have up to 5 guilds, by the way. So you don't need just one guild. So you can be a part of 5 guilds and find the one that fits you. And sometimes you may not even find a right guild after, looking around. So I'm going to tell you something. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 for, 2 years and so a few months, and I haven't been part of any guilds. Now, I do mention in my video that if you want to make friends, you should join a guild. But I mean, this is in the, like, if in the best of world, in the sense that it's a good thing to join a guild. But what I didn't mention in this video is that you have to be careful which guild you choose, because not every guilds maybe fits, your needs or what are your intention. So when you join a guild, you may want to double check a few things. And the first thing I suggest you to check is the guild leader. Me, I always check the guild leader and its reputation. Usually if I join a guild, it's by reputation. Somebody told me about this guild leader and the guild, of course, that this guild is very nice and kind, and they're not like forcing you to anything. Somebody needs to tell me about it. So if nobody tells me about your guild, I'm not going to join your guild. See, right now, I'm going to give you another example. There was a guild in my server right now. A lot of people are talking about that guild. That guild is awesome. That guild is incredible. That guild is wow. That guild is this and that and that. A lot of good thing about that guild, right? And I'm not gonna say who it is, but I met indirectly the guild leader, and to my surprise, the guild leader was not what I was expected, because there's something that every guild leaders, or any leader for that matter, needs to know is communication. What is communication? Communication is the number one attributes for any type of leader, commander, squad commander, whatever you want to call them. Any type of leaders in any games. If you don't have that one trait, I'm not going to follow you. I'm not going to listen to you, and I'm definitely not going to join your guild. What is communication? Communication is how they talk to you, how they respond to issues, how they solve issues. What happened if you lose? What happened if you win? I'll give you a very few example. The first example is this. If, let's say, you're a new player, right? Let's say I tell you, hey man, do you want to join our Discord? It's fun, and I invite everybody to come to Discord. And then you answer, no, I'm not interested. And then he say, well, you kind of suck. Everybody's in Discord, you're not. You suck. So you see, already from the start, you can tell that my communication skills is not up to par, right? So you want to double check that. Now, if, let's say, a guild leader says, hey, you want to join our Discord? It's fun. We have a lot of fun. We talk a lot, and it's why we suggest you to come, but you don't have to. And then you say, no, I'm not interested. Sorry. And then the guild leader say, oh no, it's no problem. Right? Whenever you want to join, let me know, and it's free. It's open. I just invited you because we just like to socialize there. So you see, the way that I approach you was very friendly. I didn't force you to anything, right? So that's the kind of communicator that you're looking for as a guild leader, because if anytime at any moment a guild leader or anyone forces you to do something without your consent or without you agreeing to it, so it feels like you're kind of like attached to some sort of regulation that like you don't want to feel like you're forced to do something, because Guild Wars 2 is a friendly game. First of all, a friendly game. It's a way to say it, but it's a way that it's a place where you want to, socialize in a friendly manner. So you don't want to feel like you have, you're forced to do something against your will, or you're forced to be there at 5 p.m. to start a raid. You're forced to do this at that. Now, there's going to be some guild that's going to have regulation. Like if you do raids, like there's going to be time like you have, what is it, like a training raid, as you call it. Training raids means like, well, training raids, I call it training raids, but it means like you are invited to join, but you're not forced to. However, we do suggest, if you want to raid, that you want to come to the training course, right? So this is fine, but there is going to be raids where, if you want to be part of this raid, like Wing 7 or any kind of raid that requires you to be up to par, you need to be good. You need to know your class. You need to know the mechanic. You need to know everything. So these kind of raids, if you're not in Discord, if you're not there at 5 p.m., you cannot be part of that raid. And even if you argue that, oh, I had an appointment, my baby this, my husband that, my wife this, it doesn't matter, because 5 p.m. is when it starts. You have to be there. You don't have Discord, that is your problem. You have to, the reason is this, it's not to like pasteurize you or anything, but it's just that these raids, if people spend like an hour trying to defeat the boss, or maybe like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, but if people spend like an hour trying to defeat boss, but you're not up to par, you haven't come to the training, you haven't learned anything, and you make everybody waste their time, right? So the guild leader needs to make a choice. Right? Is he gonna take you for the raid or not? You know what I mean? So you can't complain and say, oh, I want to be, why don't you invite me to your raids? You say that your guild was about raids, you don't invite me. Yeah, but did you come to any training? No. Okay, did you come to the meeting yesterday? No. Okay, do you have Discord? No. Okay, well, you cannot be part of the raid. So you cannot complain in this, in this matter that the guild is bad. It's not that the guild is bad. The guild needs to have a certain amount of members, dedicated members, in order to defeat a raid boss that is very hard to defeat. Well, it is debatable. It depends which boss we're talking about. But you know what I mean? So you have no choice to come to training. You have no choice to be there at 5 p.m. It doesn't matter what the excuses is behind it. If you're not there, you cannot be part of the raid. You know what I'm saying? So it depends what guild you're looking for. If you're looking for a casual guild, a guild that, guild that you do whatever you want. We do raids sometime, we don't sometime, we do PvP sometime, we do World v World sometime. The kind of guild that just do whatever, whenever. So if you're looking for that kind of guild, then you need to look around, because there are some guilds, like my guild. I used to have a guild before, and if you come to my guild, there is no obligation. You want to raid? Sure, you can ask, does anyone wants to raid? Yeah, nobody wants to raid? Okay, we don't raid. Does anybody wants to do world boss? So if nobody says nothing, okay, no world boss today. Does anybody wants to farm? Oh, we got 3 people. Okay, let's go farming this. All right, let's go. So we group up. We do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do, when there's somebody who wants to do something, right? So that's the kind of casual guild that I like to be part of, because I don't like to have any obligation. I don't like to be forced, and I want to do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it. If I don't want to talk in the guild, I don't want to talk in the guild. Don't like, oh, why is there nobody talking in the guild? Well, that's because we don't want to talk. Are you forcing me to talk? Do you want me to say something? Do you want me to ask you your favorite color? What are you wearing right now? What is the color of your hair? Where do you live? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you like the stars, or do you like the sun? Do you want me to keep talking? No, stop. Okay, so don't force me to talk. If you want me to talk, I'm gonna talk. Woo! You know what I mean? So you don't want me to talk. You don't want me to talk, because when I talk, I don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, no. So yeah, so you got to be careful with that. You got to find the right guild. So I think that the guild that you pick may not be the right guild for you. It depends what you're looking for. And don't forget, you can have up to 5 guilds. It doesn't have to be only one guild. You can be up to 5 guilds. right? So you can try a different guild and decide which one you like after that. So I hope that this video helps you, and I hope you don't feel depressed for too long, because Guild Wars 2 is not just about one guild, it's not just about Discord, it's about more than that. So I hope you give it a chance. Nobody abandoned you. Don't feel like that. There's a lot of good people out there. You just have to find them. Yeah, so I hope this helped. If it does, please like and sub. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Cheers.